about gratitude is wonderful. It's a place for us to start. Being grateful for everything that we have. In all things, through all things, and for all things, yes? In all things, through all things, and for all things, yes? I understand that's a difficult one. That's where appreciation comes out. But what Abraham says, oftentimes when we're feeling grateful, is because of either we got through something, or we went around something, or over something, but it was about how we got by something. So it's like we've gotten to a struggle. We've gotten, over a situation. We made it through. And that's a wonderful place for us to start. But in the energy of Christmas, and in the energy of activating your life, and in the energy of knowing who you are, and the energy of how powerful and magnificent you are, I'm asking you to step into appreciation. Now, appreciation is what you were singing about, because appreciation actually means love. So when I say appreciation, it is truly for all things, in all things. So let's just start with the biggest. Start there with appreciation. Now, the reason why we get to appreciate it is that even though there was all this going out, what you want to remember is that it's cyclical. There's a cycle. So as it goes out, it's got to come back in. So when you appreciate what you put out into the universe, you're saying to the universe, I know what's going to come back in. And I'm opening up the way for more to come back in. So you appreciate the bills. See, the thing about appreciation, about the universe, about the presents, is the present doesn't take cash, credit cards, or checks. The only thing you can extend to the universe is the recognition of appreciation for everything, in all things, and through all things, when you know who you are. See, that was really what the secret was about. Was you waking up to who you really are. That's the secret. See, it's a secret. We seem to forget. The secret is who you really are. There's that aspect of you that is divine. And that aspect is whole, perfect, and complete. Abundant, wise, loving, eternal. 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 So when you know that, and you're remembering that more and more and more, when you know that, in spite of the outside circumstances, because what did David tell you? That too shall pass. See, what's in here will pass. What's in here will remain the same, unchanged, perfect. What's in here, the love, the joy, the peace, the wisdom, the creativity, in here, out here is going to pass. So you get to have appreciation for the fact that you know that as you stand anchored in who you really are, you can be appreciating everything that's unfolding in your life. And you can appreciate the fact that it's going to pass. I mean, you can look back on your life now. What's this, December 2009? Look at it in January. Look at it last December. And look at what's past. Look at what's changed. And when you really look at appreciation, look at how you expanded from what you went through that was so difficult, that you didn't think it would work, that you didn't think you would make it through. You just knew you were done. And yet, you sit here today in more spiritual liberation now than you were then. Yes?
Yes.
That's kind of low. That's okay. Take a moment when you get home and kind of sit with it and really see just how the miracles have shown up, how things have unfolded in your life. And no, I'm real clear, and I hope that at this point in the journey you are too, it does not show up the way we want it to. When we wanted to, how we wanted to. You wrote a whole script about how you wanted it to be, and you showed it up, and you gave it to the director, and it didn't turn out the way you wanted, because we forgot we're the director. And we co-create with the presence through appreciation and greater awareness, we create on a different level and a different vibration. And you get to do that again and again. You get to create bigger. You get to create more magnificently when you let go of that and stop looking for what you didn't have, what you didn't get, what should have showed up and didn't show up, and move forward into appreciating what's coming. That's going to be more magnificent. I mean, that's the thing about appreciating Christmas, what's coming. The gift that's unfolding, that's awakening within you. Each step that you take, each candle that you light, that gets closer and closer and closer to that day of the 25th. And all I'm asking you to do is be that light every single day, in every experience that you can. See, what you have to realize is that someone may need that light. Someone right sitting next to you may need that light. That person on the line may need that light. That person in the car that cut you off may need that light. So when you're aware, 30% you're operating. When you appreciate, now you're at a larger percent of allowing your light and activating your light to shine. The light from within to shine. You get to walk around as the light. That's the most magnificent thing that I can think of that we can do. And be is that light. Live that. Then how do we radiate that? How do we radiate that? Ooh, how do we radiate that? So that when we are standing in the line, that there's this energy about us that just radiates that when people are around us, they just like being around us. Well, one of the simplest things that I could ask you to do is put a smile on your face. That's it. Just put a smile on your face. I love to see you smile. It's like I'm not just looking at people who put a smile on your face. I mean, you cannot imagine the power in just putting a smile on your face. Just standing there. And somebody said, what you smile about? Oh, because I know the truth. I know the secret. Don't you know the secret? I know what's within me. That's why you're smiling. You're not smiling because they're going to smile back. We don't care if they smile back or not. They're yay, which is wonderful. But you're smiling because you know the truth. You know that you are the light. You know the light is within you. And you know that as long as you activate it and radiate it, that you are being this magnificent energy on the planet right now. You are being what Jesus was, what Buddha was, what Krishna was, what all the avatars were in the past lives. They were the light and they walked through as the light. And people just wanted to touch them and they just wanted to be around them because of the light that they activated and they radiated as they move through the universe. Donna's music activates it. Tom activates it. All of that of what you do when you remember who you are. When you remember who you are, how magnificent and powerful each of you are on the planet right now. You then bring the light until the apparent darkness. You then bring the faith until there's evidence. You bring the peace in the storm. You do. You do. By being aware of who you are, remembering who you are, standing in who you are, acting from who you are, and allowing that to guide your thoughts, your actions, your interactions, your exchange with people, what it is that you do, who you forgive, how you forgive, and most importantly, how you love yourself. How you love and take care of yourself. Because you know who you are. You are the light of the world. You are God in divine expression in physical form. You are the point of divinity in physical expression. And that's no joke. You are that magnificent. You are that powerful. So, it's wonderful that the candles are lit here. Light it in your own homes. Light it in your own heart. Be that wherever you go. You're not concerned about what they do. You're not concerned about what they say. You're not concerned about how they behave. Because they may not remember. But you do. Because I told you today. I reminded you today. But when you get still, you get the stillness, and you turn into the presence is willing to remind you every moment of every day. That I created you divine, perfect, and whole. And in spite of what's happening out there in the universe, it's all an illusion. I am the truth, and I am the way, and I am the light, and I am within you. And for that, you can't smile in spite of it. For that, you can't be the peace. For that, you can express the joy in the world as you move through it. Because you know and you remember who you are. Activate your light with an awareness of who you are, with greater appreciation, and as much as you can. And this one, I know we have to practice on. Feel good. Feel good. Oh yeah, feel good. See, the thing about appreciation, the reason why I'm always talking about appreciation, when you hear me at different times, you go online and you see me on Facebook, I'm talking about appreciation, because appreciation brings up and wells up this incredible joy within you. When you can appreciate